Hello, welcome to my Elvis shrine. Come on in. My name is Adam, and as you may know, I'm a huge Elvis fan. I've been an Elvis fan since I was younger than 10 years old. So this is my house full of Elvis memorabilia. We're starting in the hallway, and we'll go through each room real quick. Over here on the wall, as you can see, we have some concert memorabilia. These are concert programs right here. That's a 50s program. This is an Elvis picture that they used to sell at the concerts in the 70s. Down below, we have a collection of Elvis precious moments. Okay, now we're going to move on into the dining room. Okay, the dining room's full of all kinds of goodies. We'll start right here. And we have a collection of Elvis stamps. We have the U.S. Elvis stamps. We have Elvis stamps from all around the world as well. The Elvis Russian nesting eggs. Down here we have Elvis Pez dispensers, if we come down a little bit. Those are all Pez dispensers. And then below that are all Elvis bobbleheads. And below that we have Elvis bathroom items like deodorant, cologne, shampoo, things like that. All right, if you want to follow right around here with me. Over here we have an Elvis 68 Comeback Special cookie jar. I got that in Memphis one year. Another Elvis cookie jar. This is the program from Lisa Marie's memorial service at Graceland, which I attended with my girlfriend. Let's see. Over here we have Elvis decanters and cookie jars. Most of these decanters came out not long after Elvis passed away. And the cookie jars are from the 90s. The decanters are full of bourbon whiskey. Over here we have Elvis movie memorabilia. Here's an original clam bake movie poster. Here's a press book from the movie Charo. Over here from Blue Hawaii we have a lei that was given away in the movie theaters when you went to see the movie. Here's some more Elvis movie posters over here. And then if you come down over here with me, we've got memorabilia from 1956. This is an Elvis bookend, an original 1956 bookend. If you saw the Elvis movie, you'll remember the I Hate Elvis button. And then we have Elvis dog tags. Up here, we have Elvis trading cards. The Elvis hat. Here you go. Let's try it on and see if it fits. There we go. 1956 Elvis hat. Okay. Down here, we have some more 50s memorabilia. And then we have the Blue Hawaii Jeep right here. Okay. Out of that area and into another. Over here we have Elvis cups, Elvis mugs, Elvis pop or soda, depending upon where you come from. We have Elvis wine and Elvis beer, just about anything that you might want to have a beverage with Elvis. Okay, if you look above the cabinets, we have all these characters up here, these chalkware statues. And of course, if you're going to have a chalkware statue collection, you got to have this one right here, and that's the King Elvis. All right, and below that, we have a cabinet full of Elvis Christmas ornaments. Top to bottom Christmas ornaments. All Elvis. Okay, and if you look above, before we go into the living room, you'll see an Elvis plate collection. Okay, we can come into the living room. Here's a wall full of plates, concert posters and photographs. If you can zoom in right here a little bit, that's a photo of me with Priscilla Presley. And then over here, we have a picture of me, and that's Lisa Marie Presley. And then another interesting photo, and that's me, and that's Sam Phillips, the Columbus of Elvis. Okay. Here's a cabinet full of interesting memorabilia over here. I'll open it up so you can see it better. Here's the Elvis Cabbage Patch Kit that was sold at Graceland years ago. And you might need two, so here's another one. Here's a belt buckle that was owned by Al DeVoren. Al DeVoren is famous for saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building." That's pretty cool. We have some ashtrays from the Las Vegas Hilton, Elvis era ashtrays. Here's a membership card to the Colonel's Club, the Snowmen's League. This was Marty Lacker's personal card. And if you read the card, you'll see that it says, "Marty Lacker is a genuine snower in good standing. This card can be signed only by the first high potentate, and there is a chance it isn't good even then. Signed the Colonel." So you never know. Is it good or is it not good? That's the Colonel for you. We have some concert memorabilia. These are concert programs down at the bottom. Another concert program. Some bourbon decanters. Unused concert ticket from one of the concerts that didn't happen. We got some more Las Vegas Hilton ashtrays from around the time Elvis performed there. Okay, and then above the cabinet, we have this Elvis painting, and we have Baby Elvis, two Baby Elvises. So this one could be Jesse Guerin, I guess, and Elvis. Over here, we have the Elvis Barbie collection. Okay? Of course, you need more than one. You need like 12 of them. So we've got a bunch up there. Here's a doll, like a 3-foot tall Elvis doll that my mom made for me. Isn't that a wonderful mother, making a doll like that for her Elvis-obsessed son? Here's Nipper, my buddy. My buddy Nipper. There he is. Over here, we have a Graceland collection. These are all Gracelands in here. We have Graceland right here. This is my ticket stub collection from when I toured Graceland. I've toured Graceland over 50 times, I believe. And this thing is neat because if you turn it over to the other side, let's see, it's heavy. It's the inside of Graceland. So that's pretty cool. All right, so we're going to move along over this way. Here's something cool that I have right here. This is a leaf from Elvis's funeral. A relative of mine went to the funeral, and that's what she brought back. Okay, over here we have some Elvis artwork. My mother made that for me with those little pins or whatever you call them. It takes forever. It's like thousands of little pieces in there. And a buddy of mine painted this for me, and that's a 3D Elvis painting. Here's a Christmas card from Graceland, 1961. And what do we have? Let's see. Come on in here. We'll look at some more Elvis memorabilia. Here's a giant RCA sign right here. Thing's pretty neat. Let's light it up. Over here we have an Elvis bowling ball. So you can go bowling with Elvis. Isn't that exciting? Down here we have the Lilo and Stitch bowling ball. And at the bottom is the Elvis bowling ball case. Here's a pretty cool little statue of Elvis. Behind that is an autographed Priscilla Presley poster. Okay, if we move over here, we have one of these awesome early 80s Elvis lamps. All right, how cool is that? And then this is full of Elvis DVDs or people that are related to Elvis, like Lisa Marie, or people that started out with Elvis, like Jerry Lee Lewis or Johnny Cash. So anybody that is a Memphis type person. Over here we have a collection of Elvis board games, puzzles, Elvis Yahtzee, Elvis Uno. Any kind of fun you want to have, you have it with Elvis. So there we go. This shelf here is nothing but Elvis books, Elvis records, Elvis 8-track tapes. These are all Elvis 8-track tapes right here. This entire top shelf is all Elvis books. The entire bottom shelf is all Elvis albums. And then the 45s are around here somewhere. Here's some 45s, 45s, 45s. If they're not Elvis, they're Elvis related, like Son, Johnny Cash, Jerry Lee Lewis, Johnny Cash, stuff like that. All right. Over here, we have my buddy Elvis just hanging out. He likes to hang out with Nipper. They just sit here and they have all kinds of fun. So, back behind Elvis is a cool photo of Elvis with Muhammad Ali. And that's in Elvis's suite at the Hilton. Up above, we have some more Elvis dolls, not Barbie, but Hasbro. Okay. Over here, more Elvis books. Here's a program, or not a program. This is a menu from the Hilton. Okay. Let's come this way. And I'll show you another room full of all kinds of goodies. Not just Elvis, but Memphis-related people. So we got Jerry Lee Lewis. We got Isaac Hayes. We got all kinds of people in here. Let's see. Over here, this is an Elvis dartboard. Jerry Lee Lewis's cousin, Mickey Gilley. That's an autograph that he signed to my mother right there. Here's a stick from Graceland that people like to make fun of me for having. Isn't that exciting? A stick from Graceland. Everybody needs one of those. If we move on over here, we'll see some more photos. That's a Donnie Sumner from the Stamps Quartet. That's Mark James. You might know him. He wrote a song called Suspicious Minds. Okay. Here we go. Here's another cool photo. That's me and Janelle McComb. She's a childhood friend of Elvis from Tupelo, Mississippi. All right. What do we got over here? Just more Elvis memorabilia. This right here, this poster at the top is the very first piece of Elvis memorabilia I ever bought. I bought that in 1989 at Jewel Osco. All right. More Elvis stuff. Moving around, we got the Elvis pinball machine from the late 70s. Of course, Elvis has an afro because, copyright stuff. But anyways, what do we have? We got hidden Elvis stuff down there. I'd have to dig it out for you to find out what's down there. So I'm just going to make you wonder. These are all Elvis dolls or figurines. This entire case right here. Okay? And if you want to be scared before you go to bed, you can look up above the case. And we have these Elvis robots. Okay? That's very exciting, isn't it? An Elvis robot. Everybody needs one. Here's a cool thing I just got in Nashville at the Johnny Cash Kitchen and Saloon. Isn't that cool? All right, moving along. We're almost done with this tour. It's been fun, but we got to end it soon. Here's a chair. This is from the Memphian Theater. Okay? I think Elvis breathed on this chair. He might have set his boot up on the back right here. So, isn't that exciting? From the Memphian Theater. Elvis used to rent this theater out all the time in Memphis. It's even got some gum stuck in the seat. Could be Elvis's gum. I don't know. Just a guess. Okay? Oh, look what we have up here. Okay, this is Elvis related, but not Elvis. This is Jerry Lee Lewis's sweater. The killer himself. And there's Jerry Lee's shoes. And above you can see Jerry Lee himself wearing the sweater. Okay. This right here, this scribble or scratch, whatever you want to call it, that's actually Sam Phillips' autograph. He signed that paper for me back in the 90s. Down here are some Sun records that got melted in a house fire. Unfortunate house fire. Here are some more Sun records. This is the $1 Million Quartet right here. We got Elvis, we got Jerry Lee, we got Carl Perkins, and we got Johnny Cash. And then over here in the corner, if you follow me, is an autograph of Johnny Cash. To Gary. Best wishes. God, I wish I was Gary. All right. And if we look over here, who is that but Black Moses himself, Isaac Hayes, who recorded at Stax Records in Memphis. Who else recorded at Stax Records? Elvis himself. All right, everybody. That's a tour of the house. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you subscribe, and I do appreciate all the subscriptions and all the likes. Thank you very much. Good night.